up, kids?
This is my brother, Collie.
And this is my sister, Spirit. We've been trading now for over 3 years with our dad for the first year, and now for over 2 years with our mentor and stock and option trading teacher, Courtney Smith.
Courtney Smith is one of the top traders in the world. He managed both the top mutual fund and hedge fund back in the 80s. That is way before either of us were born.
He is helping us make our dreams come true and a whole bunch of other people's dreams come true as well.
We not only appreciate what he's doing for us, we love him for what he's doing around the world. Teaching the world how to invest is a gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, Courtney, and see you soon. Peace.
Taken Courtney's classes before, and they're always just absolutely amazing. His teaching style is great. He goes through everything very clearly and in a good progression of things so that you learn, but also adding a lot of valuable information and history to things so that you get to understand how things work a little bit more in the market.
I have absolutely loved this class, and I've done trading before, and I haven't been very successful. And then I realized that the most important part of trading is the psychological part of it. So this class has been absolutely fantastic, and I have just loved it.
What I've really loved about this course is that he's changed it up just a little bit. He's engaging as always, giving really highly relevant content. But he manages to deliver in a way that you get something absolutely understandable and then practical and doable on Monday for your portfolio, regardless of whether you're an experienced, say, options trader or you're a beginner like me.
I've seen Courtney a number of times, but I'm really happy that I came all the way to Florida to do this again because I've just gotten so much clarity about some of the things that were a bit confusing to me. So I think with the time that I spent this weekend, I will be able to double and triple my portfolio.
I have been studying with Courtney since 2012. And it has been a wonderful journey. And Courtney not only is a great trading teacher, but also he changed our life.
Courtney is very, very clear on following the rules. And if you do, you'll be successful. And so, yes, I think definitely he does it better than anybody else. And
I'm definitely set to do the trading, but I finally realized it's the psychological part I have to conquer first.
I mean, Courtney just has a talent for pulling all this information together and just creating such high value. And then frames it towards, you as a trader, meeting your goals. And
now, it's so important for me to make sure that I actually take action and do what Courtney teaches rather than just listening and taking copious notes.
As an example, February 15th, 2019 to March 15th, 2019, I used a covered call strategy, basically got about a 9.5% return for that period. Total, annualized is whatever that is, 110%. So I know I proved to myself that it works. Not only that, it was information that you're able to actually put into play.
You don't need to have a tertiary education to do this. Actually, the less you know, the better you'd be able to do this.
Trading is a way we can actually able to not doing a job and have fun and have some freedom. And the most important thing is Courtney gave us a confidence that we can have some control in our life.
Well, I failed in the past for multiple reasons, but I think my reasons are like right on with what Courtney's always been saying. Psychology, and number two, what's number two? Risk management. I wasn't doing either one of them. So if I had been doing that, I would have cut a lot of losses and may have come on top, because I made a lot of money too. But then I lost way more than I made. So that's why I'm in the boat that I am in. But what would change is not only going back to the proper psychology and doing the risk management, but employing more of covered calls. That's way safer and could give you steady income flow. It would definitely help me increase my income and cut the losses.
Whatever your endeavor is, you have to realize it's going to take some time for you to learn that, to practice that, and you may not be able to stay with the same associates that you have today, especially if they're very negative.
His stock success school and his option success school, and he's taught me some stuff that I'd never heard or never thought to implement before, and I'm really excited about getting profitable starting Monday.
Well, there are many techniques and many ways to make money that, of course, we never knew about before we were here, and they are surprisingly simple. There's easy ways to find them on the certain charting software that's out there, iVolatility for one, and there are many, many ways to protect yourself, and there are other techniques which are a little bit more risky, but it's your choice to take them. The contamination and the contribution to your daily life, get rid of this negative stuff and focus on the stuff that's bringing in positive stuff, and I think that's really the biggest one.
When I trade, I make money. When you don't apply the rules, I lose money. Concepts that Courtney talks about here are ones that I can relate to other parts of my life, so that it stabilizes and helps me to orient my thinking. The most important thing for me that I got out of this was how utilizing the tools that I have available for me so that I can make money, so that I can not have to have a day job, so I can do the things that I want. It was a reminder for me that it was possible. It was a reminder for me of how I could apply this in my life to achieve the goals that I want. I don't want to have to work forever, and I don't want to have the money that I have in reserve just be drained down.
Sky's the limit.
So many ways that you can earn money.
And if we want to do it, he lend us a tool that we can just do it.
Absolutely. My time to retirement will be much shorter than I thought it would be.
Because from all the things we learn, we actually can implement in our daily life to make our life better. And by being a better, more around person, we can actually make more money.
Because at the end of the day, money's not going to motivate you to trade. The things that money will help you do in this world motivate you to trade. And he does an amazing job of having students access that deep motivation that's going to get you through some of your trading obstacles, which there can be quite a few.
Yeah, I do. That was only 1 month in a marginal market. So if the market is in your favor, I would expect it to be better.
If you just kind of focused in on like these, 6 techniques, even 3 of these techniques, you have the potential to make enough money on a monthly basis to quit your regular job. And I think that's pretty awesome.
I feel very fortunate and thankful that I came here, and now I just cannot wait until I scrap up some more money to start trading again and put my past, to the graves, buried in the graves, and then start all over again with, what I've been exposed over this weekend.
Not only that, but it's strange that this is happening right now, because this Wednesday we're rolling over my wife's 403 money into a self-directed IRA. So we'll have several $100,000 of money to put into these strategies. So next Saturday at the options, I'll tell you how things are going.
The techniques are clear and easy, and the only thing standing in the way if you're making money is yourself. If you take this type of program and you realize that you'd like to be a multimillionaire in this lifetime, and the techniques are given, proven, tested, and clearly put in your path, and there's no reason for you not to succeed. So the aha moment was not only that I could succeed, that the techniques did work, but also I could be a multimillionaire in this lifetime.
And this, the best thing I like about all of this is the grinding out of the basic income in order to get a stable monthly flow, cash flow.
Here's what coming to Courtney's class has done for me for my investment life, is it's given me a stable orientation as to how to think with the market. And once I got that stable orientation of how to think with the market, then everything else that came after that makes so much more sense, because it's like taking the raw material, or this is what this looks like, and then taking it, here's how it looks like from this perspective, and how you can make money with it, or how you can utilize that. It's taking that core concept that he's come up with and branching it out into multiple ways of utilizing that. So by having one thing from which to then draw other information in and use that other information to align how to make money, made my investment life so much more stable. It helped to orient my life.
Reviewing some of the stocks and some of the techniques that I could have been using in this class, and looking at how they performed over the time, the year and a half between taking it the first time and taking it the second time, I was amazed on how much money I could have made. And now this time, for real, I'm a true believer. I'm going to go out, I'm going to go make some money, for sure.
My goal here was to really refresh my knowledge in my brain, which it's done, so I'm more excited than ever. Anxious to really hit it hard starting tomorrow morning and start training.
I'm so happy that I met Courtney, because before I met him, my biggest thing with trading was fear. With all the information and different skills that he gave to us, my fear is basically gone. So hopefully my trading will go through the roof.
I look forward to start trading. Little nervous, of course, but I know that with these strategies, I am actually now going to be able to build up my wealth and reach my goals of retiring early from the corporate world and living the life that I want.
The goal is to really start following the rules. Like I said, I had to take a bit of a break, so I haven't done much.
In this course, he really focuses on that even more, because cash flow is about how do you actually quit your job and do this on a daily basis? How do you actually have some nugget techniques, some highly profitable techniques that are going to get you, if you do the trades, are going to get you an average 85% return. And really he gets down to the brass tacks and lays it all out through back testing and proofs of concept, and ties it back into this is how you now can meet some of your life goals. And I think this course really is that's the focus.
Now I'm at a point where it's time to review the material, and now that I'm going over the material again, it's becoming more fresh. Yes, I really did know this, and yes, it's now time for me to put in my discipline and apply it so I can now trade. I didn't have to work for a long time, and I enjoyed that, but now that vacation time is over, or the retirement time is over, it's time to get back to work. So this is the future for me to create my income. Like he says, you don't have to have $1 million, you just need the income of a millionaire in order to be able to survive.
The aha moment as the ability to grind out small amounts of profit constantly. making 100, 100, 100, where somebody could come out and actually make 500 a week, which is not, but it is life-changing to some, but 500 a week, and then you would get more and more, then you get it up to 10,000 a month. That's without the big trades, without the channel breakout trades, without your TA trades, without your stock trades, just grinding it out with options. That is an amazing, amazing part of the whole.
I like being with Courtney because he makes me feel smart just by being in the room. The classes, what I get from these classes are just mind-blowing. It's very, very helpful for me to be able to have a future. And this helps me to create a future. It gives me hope. It gives me the control over my life and helps me to achieve the financial freedom that I like to have.
Something amazing, amazing, amazing. I just cannot have even more words about this. It's just something, it's just, I don't know, it's amazing, it's amazing.
I highly recommend Courtney can be everybody's teacher. He has wealth of knowledge and also is really deep in other things. And all the trading advice is you cannot get from any other place.
I really recommend his classes, and is one of the amazing techniques that I know that makes you money.
especially if you have hesitation about putting on trades. Like I said, 10, 15 years I've been timidly trading stocks, 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. Nothing ever big, nothing ever consistent. And I think that's what this has given me, is the consistency to keep on doing it.
What I really love about Courtney, he's kind of like a Renaissance man. He frames it in a way for quality of life and really makes you think more about your, not only your financial goals, but your personal goals and your life goals. Are like, why are you here? Why are you even doing this?
I've been doing this, my trading career, traded stocks timidly. I'm a longtime IBD subscriber. Traded stocks timidly for a while. Paid for some luxuries, but really, Courtney's school has really upped my game.
I found out that there's a school for options, and so I jumped on the opportunity, and so I came here, and it's very informative. Not only the techniques, but the strategies, like especially the cover call. I've heard about it, read about it. I just let it go out the other year, in 1 year, and let it out the other year, because one of the reasons is because I was greedy and I just wanted instant, income from speculative type of options trading. But when I saw him go over it and then tell us that this, because it's a safe, constant, steady flow of income stream, and that he using that as an income stream. Courtney is saying that he kind of really opened my eyes. This is the way I should go.
If you can earn an income after 2 days of education and some practice versus 20 years of apprenticeship, 15 different licenses, and someone able to fire you at any moment, why would you not learn how to take care of yourself?
Just spent a wonderful 2 days. Been to dozens of these, but this was absolutely the best.
Anybody, I would recommend this. Everybody should take this class. It's amazing.
So thank you, Courtney. You are the best.